Well, welcome back, guys, to Final Fantasy IX. Alright, so, I think I've gotten most of the Chocograph pieces, and Chocographs in general, from the Chocobo's Lagoon, and I think there's only a few more left that I can get in the game. In addition, I've also gotten 96 frogs, I think, from the Coos Marshes total. And while I haven't really increased my level much, what I have done is I've been powering up Zidane's Thievery skill. If I haven't mentioned it before, you power up Zidane's Thievery skill by simply stealing items from enemies. Alright, so I'll show it off real quick. Oh yes, it does over 5,000 damage now. Now, it took a good chunk of time just stealing items from, like, basing enemies near the start of the game. It took about 2.5, maybe 3 hours total. And it's still not, like, capped on damage. I can still buff it up all the way to 9,999. Alright, but enough about that. This part is going to be dedicated to finding at least the majority of the Chocograph treasures, and some other treasures as well. Alright, so we're going to get this treasure first, at the Forgotten Plains. It's located roughly somewhere around this area, which is just west of Ibsen's castle. Found it. 17 ore, 5 ethers, 14 opals, and 1 demon's mail. Neat. Okay, now let's see if we can find the first mountain crack around this area. In addition to Chocograph treasures, there's other treasures that Choco can find using dead peppers. These won't be marked by, like, Chocographs or anything, you just have to find them yourself. Here's the first one. Alright, so let's feed Choco a dead pepper. We found 19 eye drops, 1 Medane's ring, 1 Genji helmet, and 1 Hildegard 1 card. So we got some pretty interesting stuff from that thing, I would say. Now there is another one we can get around here somewhere. Oh, could that be it? Well, let's give it a shot. Yep, that's it. 1 Maiden Prayer, 1 Dragon's Hair, 1 Gauntlet, and 1 Odin card. Well, that was neat. Wow, it's stronger than the Holy Lance. Legendary spear made from the Dragon King's hair. It is known as the Divider of Heaven. So let's keep looking for Chocograph treasures. Around here somewhere. This one's kind of hard to find. There we go. Alright, we got 15 Phoenix Minions, 1 White Robe, 1 Diamond, and 1 Masamune card. This one will just wander off to. It's on the west side of this island. Oh, we're close. There we go. 27 ore, 1 light robe, 1 whale whisker, and 1 Alexander card. Now, I believe the whale whisker is another spear for Freya. Oh no, I'm wrong. I think that's actually a rod. Yeah, I think that's a rod for either Garnet or Ego. Alright, let's do the Cold Lagoon one next. Now, this one should be around here. There it is. 11 peridots, 9 opals, 15 sapphires, and 19 topaz. Next is the Mist Ocean. Alright, once we get to this corner of the island, we should be getting close to the spot. Treasure, where are you? There it is. Strange smoke appeared. Getting sleepy. Alright guys, it's time for Choco's final upgrade. Choco, you now have the ability to fly the boundless sky. You can take off and land in any forest. Alright, so he is a gold chocobo now. Alright, so that's his final upgrade. Now he can pretty much go anywhere wherever there's a forest. Alright, let's go for this one next. This island? There it is. 11 sapphires, 1 circlet, 1 pumice piece, and one Hildegard 3 card. Okay, so that's all the Chocographs that I have currently. I believe that the last 3 can only be found at Chocobo's Air Garden. But what we can do in the meantime is find the rest of the normal treasure that doesn't require Chocographs to get. Oh, was that one there? Let's feed him a dead pepper and see what happens. Nothing. Okay, so that wasn't one. Anyway, the one I was going for next is on the icy continent. That's lava. There it is. "41 lapis lazuli, 1 Rosetta ring, 1 protect ring, and 1 airship card." Alright, for the next one, we're gonna have to go east again. The crack crumbled and opened up a hole. And what have we discovered? Why, it's Mognet Central. Now, I'm pretty sure that this is Mog's theme from Final Fantasy VI in here. Now, I don't think there's much that we can do in here at this point. Basically, because Artemisian messed up and used an item that was integral to Mognet Central working, Mognet Central is currently inoperable. I can't remember if I actually fixed Mognet Central last time I recorded this game. I do want to try and do it again. Or just do it in general if I didn't do it before. I honestly can't remember if I did or not. There is one more mountain crack that we can reach now, but that's actually for Chocobo's Paradise. Now, you should only be going there once you found all the other treasures, so we don't want to go there just yet. Now, in addition to the mountain cracks, there is foam treasure from the ocean that we can dredge up with Choco. Alright, so first thing we need to do is land. Ah, here it is. See how the water's kind of bubbling a little here? That's how you know there's treasure. Found a treasure on the bottom of the ocean. 8 straw hats, 8 pearl armlets, 7 aloha t-shirts, and 8 sandals. Next one is further to the north, I believe. Unfortunately, even though Choco has both the mountain and the ocean ability, he still needs to climb up onto islands from beaches from the ocean. Or, of course, he can just fly there now. Ah, here it is. $50 potions, 25 high potions, 9 ethers, 7 elixirs. The next one's kind of far away, so we might just fly there first. There it is. Ten remedies, 1 black robe, 1 Genji glove, and 1 blue Narcissus card. Alright, now this next treasure spot is probably the hardest to find, because it doesn't have any bubbles or foam for you to look. You basically have to guess. Oh, it seems I was mistaken. I can't get the last treasure yet. Not until Disc 4. had been wandering around wondering why I couldn't find it, and then I realized, oh yeah, I can't get it till disc 4. Okay, so as far as treasures are concerned, we could go to Chocobo's Paradise, but there's not much point right now. So what we should be doing is looking for Chocobo's Air Garden. Now, Chocobo's Air Garden can be a little difficult to find. Basically, what we're looking for is a shadow, somewhere either on over the water or over the ground. I'm pretty sure it can't just appear anywhere and that it has fixed spots, but I can't remember where every single one is. But I do know where one is, over to the west. To the southwest, to be exact. Oh, here it is. Alright, we found Chocobo's Air Garden. Alright, so this is the final Chocobo hot and cold area. Oops, I didn't mean to go back. The difficulty with this one is that you have to keep going between the two islands here in order to find the treasures. We can't find any in the clouds. Alright, so I'll keep going until I at least find one Chocograph. So yeah, with this one, you really gotta get lucky. If you get unlucky, you're not gonna find many items at once. Oh well, I'll just find the Chocographs on my own time. It can probably take a while with the amount of items that we have to find here. Not the amount of items, it's just with the layout of this place, it's very hard to get multiple items in one round. So I'm just gonna need some luck in finding them, pretty much. And after you found Chocobo's Air Garden for the first time, it will be labeled on your map, because the island does move around since it's floating. Oh well, we don't need to find it again right now. Alright, one more thing I need to do is... Let's go to the Coos Marsh, see if we can get the last of the frogs collected.